Okay. So we're live. Okay, so a lot of crazy shit's going on. The reason why I wanted to do this live is 'cause I want to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Bernie Sanders, and what he's doing right now.
And we're not talking about Soup Bernie. We're talking about
No, I'm done. No, no,
Beast
no. This isn't
Bernie.
suit Bernie. This
There's
is
no soup.
fucking
There's
beast Bernie.
now that election season's over. There's no more Soup Bernie. It's just
It's just beast Bernie.
Beast Bernie now.
Yeah,
He's reverted back to his natural form.
I think so. Well, what he's doing now is amazing.
Yeah.
So we all know about the CARES Act and what happened 9 months ago when they passed stimulus checks, $1,200. They
Yep.
passed $600 unemployment extensions, and all the shit basically went to August 1st and then stopped. Obviously, stimulus was one check.
Mhm.
So ever since around I guess June, they've been like just they had no idea what to do. They've been fighting about like where to go with the next stimulus package. If there is going to be a next stimulus package, there's been things passed in the House, then there's things been shot on in the Senate, vice versa. So Trump recently just signed $900 billion stimulus deal, which included $600 checks to everybody,
Mhm.
$300 unemployment extension benefits for up to 11 weeks. And there was other stupid shit in the bill, like if you get caught streaming a movie or music, you
Yeah,
can
all
get,
the grimy little stuff
you can
that
get a
they
felony.
like snuck in there.
Yeah, yeah, they snuck a lot of shit in there, but that bill passed. Now, before that, basically Trump said that he was going to veto the defense spending bill, another bill that hasn't passed yet because he vetoed it. But we're going to get into it. So, in that bill, it was basically it was the budget, the defense budget. But they had money going to like different countries. There was I think it's called Section 230, the whole Facebook, Instagram, Twitter thing that like protects them from liability.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he wanted that veto. He wanted that out of the bill so they can sue Facebook and Twitter or whatever for like deeming certain things fake news or not. And he wanted to like protect national monuments, like names of people, mostly like conservative people that are like super racist or like they're removing the names, but he didn't want that.
Yeah.
And he was like, if you don't do these things, I'm gonna veto the bill. They didn't do these things, so then he vetoed the bill, and basically the House and the Senate can overturn his veto, but they need like an overwhelming majority of people.
Uh-huh.
So where we're at now is Trump came out about a week ago saying that he wants $2,000 in the stimulus deal, or he was going to veto that. And Democrats jumped on board, and they're basically saying that, yeah, let's do it. So then they passed it in the House, and now it's getting sent to the Senate. Even though Trump ultimately signed the $600 one, this is an amendment that would make it
Okay.
2,000.
I see. 'Cause
Yes.
that's what I wasn't sure of. I was like, but you said it was signed, but okay.
Yeah.
So
So the three basically the $600 and the $300 unemployment extension is going to happen.
no matter what.
Yeah. Now this amendment would change the 600 to 2,000 for the stimulus.
Is that the only difference that
Basically.
we know of? Yeah.
Oh, and also, well, when the House passed their $2,000 stimulus amendment, they also passed their overturning veto of the defense budget. So, like, to me, I feel like the only reason why they did this was to get that through. And the $2,000 is
Like
the
caveat.
yeah,
of
you
it.
got to pass it. It's
Yeah.
good. It should happen, but they're they're sneaking shit in there.
Mhm.
Anyway, so now where we're at is it basically went to the Senate. Now the Senate and Mitch McConnell are basically saying we're not doing shit about this. We're shutting it down. Like McConnell's like, I'm not even letting this get a vote. So the two people that are in the runoffs in Purdue in Georgia, the two senators or whatever,
Yeah.
they just came out and supported $2,000. There's a lot of Republicans that are supporting it, even in the House. Like
Mhm.
45 Republicans or something supported it.
Yeah.
So basically, they needed a number of votes to overturn the defense spending budget because they want to do it. They don't agree with Trump at all. So then Bernie decided, all right, he came out and was like, you know what? If you don't at least hold a vote for the $2,000 stimulus checks, I'm shutting down the bill for now. Like basically, he's delaying it. Now here's the great thing about this. Now, okay, let's not start with the great thing. Let's start with what's realistic. The $2,000 is probably not going to happen. Why? Because the Senate, if they do get to hold a vote, they're probably going to shit on it. They're gonna shoot it down, citing bullshit like, oh, the deficit. The deficit's too high. People are taking the money and they're putting it in their savings or like paying off debt, which are all great things. Why? What does it matter where the money's going? It's going back into the economy. So not everybody's putting it into savings.
Yeah.
99% of people aren't putting it to savings.
Yeah.
It's probably paying off debts of bills they had for the past fucking year because they barely give a shit. Anyway, so the great thing about this is that he's making these motherfuckers basically work through January 1st. So there's no vacation time for these fuckers. Now they got to sit in they got to basically stay in Washington and figure this shit out and work.
What a legend.
That's what makes this fucking awesome is because he's making these people, he's basically saying, fuck your vacation. None of us are going on vacation. Now work and figure this out. Now, ultimately what he wants is for them to hold a vote. So then we can see who these motherfuckers are
Yeah,
who are voting this down. That's what he
Yeah.
wants. And that's what I want too.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I want to see who voted no. And basically the thing is like find out who voted no, and then if you're in that state, vote those motherfuckers out because they're stopping you from getting another what, $1,200 on top of the $1,400.
Yeah.
So instead of getting $2,000, you're getting $600 because of this motherfucker here, this guy here, this girl there, this lady
Yeah.
here, this guy, this man here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so find out who they are and get them out, because what ends up happening is McConnell goes up and he's like the face, and he's like, "All right, I got you guys. Don't worry. We're not gonna hold a vote." So now everybody's hidden, and
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah,
who
yeah.
didn't want it or not.
Yeah. That's interesting. Interesting
So-
perspective, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is legend shit right now because
Yeah.
he's basically like he's like, all right, if you don't hold a vote, which I want you to because it's gonna expose you motherfuckers, then you're not having vacation.
It's so meta.
It's
Like,
it's amazing. It's
meta
hilarious.
as hell. He's just like he's playing 4D chess right now, literally.
Yeah, and yeah, basically, and McConnell's in a lose-lose situation because you literally have Bernie and Trump
Yeah.
like this on the exact same side in this one instance. It's crazy.
It's pretty wild.
All the Democrats
Hmm.
and like a third of the Republicans. So basically, 3/4 of the Republican Party is gonna just shit on America. That's what we're seeing right now. Two branches of government 100% support this.
It's crazy.
They just can't get past the third one. It's fucked up.
and I heard that Biden supports it as well.
Yeah, Biden supports it.
So
Everybody supports it.
Yeah,
except
that's
for,
crazy.
Except for Mitch McConnell and the handful of people who I want to know in the Senate. There's no excuse. You can't use the deficit as an excuse. The amount of money we'd add to the deficit is nothing compared to what illegal wars and what bullshit in other countries added to deficit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, but that's a whole different conversation. But you're
It
absolutely
is.
right.
But don't throw that in my face now and go, oh,
Yeah.
our deficit. You put us there before, and you didn't give us money before. If we were getting $2,000 like every few months here for all time, and they decided, okay, the deficit, I'd be like, all right, you're right.
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening. Horrible.
The money is there, but
The money is there because the money is there because the money is going to foreign countries in the defense spending bill. That's right next to this bill. So the money's there.
Yep.
Now give it to us.
hmm
I don't understand. Like, if by giving us more money, people are gonna spend more, regardless if it's on toilet paper or a PS4 or whatever, or fucking bills or medical emergencies. They're gonna spend it. It's
Yep.
gonna go into the economy and stimulate it, and then the stocks go up, and then everybody gets happy because the fucking stock market goes up. So there's no lose situation here, unless McConnell's got a gun to his head from like ExxonMobil. Don't do it.
honestly, it
You know-
could be because I mean he sold his soul
Yeah, he did.
long time ago.
Yeah, he did. It really makes no sense though. Like,
So
there should be no opposition to this, and because there's going to be, I want to know the names of the people. And then that's a whole different topic and a whole different area because now we know who shut it down.
yep.
So that's where we're at. So hopefully now this doesn't mean it's 100% going to happen, but unless these people really want to stay throughout their whole fucking recess, they need to hold a vote. And if McConnell's so sure that the vote's not going to go through, then why not just hold a vote? Unless he thinks that he doesn't know what's going to happen. And like it's just really stupid. It shouldn't even matter, honestly. It shouldn't matter. Like what? Okay, so if he holds the vote and it goes through, what's going to happen? It doesn't fall on him. Like
No.
it's just idiotic stuff.
He could just vote. He could just vote no, and then he'll have to live with that, but he'll lose the vote, right?
He can vote no, but if the majority of the Senate votes yes, then it doesn't matter what he votes.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
But he has to allow a vote. Like he has to allow the vote. He has
Okay,
to-
but what you're saying is he doesn't want to be seen as voting no, because then he'll look like an asshole.
True. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
But
okay.
but the fact that he's not allowing a vote means he's voting no. So he's already putting himself out there to look like a douche.
Fair enough.
It's
But it's less obvious in that sense.
yeah. He's kind of just backing up the other senators that
Yeah.
don't want to vote or going to vote no, and they don't want to look bad. And again, like this is a bad look because now the two people in Georgia, Purdue, and I forget the other one's name. The two
forgot.
Republicans that are running that they're doing the
God,
the
my
runoffs?
brain is
Yeah,
off.
well,
Yeah,
the runoff- yeah.
my brain is completely off
in
right
January that's happening. So now they
Yeah.
have to stay in this. They stay in Washington. They can't campaign. They have to stay in Washington now and deal with this. So it's like hurting them too. So there's a lot of. That's why there's so much pressure here to get this to vote. And that's why Bernie did what he did, and that's why it's amazing because he didn't just. It's not like he's saying, "All right, you guys can't go on vacation. I'm going on vacation." Nobody's going on vacation in the Senate. Like he's there too. Like he's like, "All right, I'm putting my shit at risk here." You know, so I mean, we'll see what happens. But there's probably there's not a big chance that we're getting $2,000. This is more just like a fuck you type
Yeah.
thing to the Senate, which I think is amazing because
now. Good, expose their asses.
yeah,
dude.
like again, you have Trump, you have all the Democrats, and you have a handful of Republicans saying pass $2,000. The fact that you have the president of your party saying pass $2,000 is enough. That's
Yeah.
enough.
It's kind of funny how like they would bend over backwards to like follow him for everything, but now
Yeah.
that he's like voted out, it's like nah.
Yeah, and
It's
like
pretty crazy.
and if this dude runs again and wins, he's gonna shit on these people.
Pretty much.
He's gonna
yeah.
remember like, all right, this guy didn't do anything I wanted him to do. Like, bye. So, I mean, you would like to think that McConnell wouldn't be in office by then,
God,
but he's going to be.
that would be
because
scary.
For some reason, the people in Kentucky are either brain dead or just brainwashed. I don't know what it is because
and this guy apparently drinks the blood of us mortals and just fucking.
what?
Because
Oh,
dude,
because he's the Grim Reaper.
yeah, man, literally.
Man, he's just trash. Is what he is. Like, there's no other way to say it. He's not holding up like any like values here by doing this. There's no reason to do this. Some one of the Republicans are like, all right, the reason why I don't support this is because there's spending in areas that I don't agree with. If that wasn't there, I would support this. I feel like, all right, that's a little more like reasonable in a sense, but again, you're playing with people's like livelihood here.
Pretty much.
Yeah, if this was like any other type of thing, then yeah, that argument makes sense. But because it's coronavirus, no one could work, or people who are like in hospitality or whatever, they can't work. People that are in contact with people are can't work. Businesses are shutting down. So all that gets thrown out the window. But that at least there was a reason. It wasn't just the deficit.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Something.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah. Any more thoughts on this?
I guess we're like literally my phrase. If you're a follower of us, my phrase. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I mean, this is the case. This is the time to actually like believe in that because we have to see what happens.
Literally, like there's nothing else we can do but speculate at this point. And I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think it.
It's not gonna pass.
But you know what? Make them fucking think twice.
Yeah, make them work hard as hell. Make it be a struggle. Like make them like they shouldn't be able to. All right, bye. Nothing's getting passed. Bye, and then go home and have
Yeah,
and live in their big huge houses and have
Yeah.
big fucking
and then
parties. Like
do whatever they want 'cause they're all vaccinated now and all that
yeah.
stuff. and-
They're all vaccinated. What the fuck? You're right. They're all vaccinated. I didn't think of that. Oh my god.
yeah.
Well, guys, we'll leave you there. It's crazy what's happening, and hopefully we get $2,000. But please like and subscribe, and check out our podcasts. A new one will be going up probably within the week. And check us out on Twitch. We're actually going live in maybe like 10 minutes, and we're gonna finish a game we've been playing.
Hopefully finish it.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
see.
gonna try to. We're pretty far into it, but
Yeah.
Second Thoughts Games. You can just search it up. It's all one word on Twitch.
Mhm.
And yeah, so we'll see you guys next time. If I can get this to work, yes.
right.
Yep.
Cool.